This is a nearly finished styrofoam drawing that's part of my gift to my mom for Christmas, and all I have to do is finish the back, and the styrofoam drawing will be complete. It's based off a picture Mom sent me of Miranda Lambert months ago. But I didn't get around to doing the actual styrofoam drawing until now because of the upcoming Christmas season. I called her earlier today. I think it was around 1 p.m. And she told me that she would be working on the gingerbread build kits that we had gotten at Wegmans, one of a chicken coop and another of a Hanukkah themed house. Now this is called a garbage plate. And it's a Rochester invention. Now this is a small little bag of Cheetos Dad gave me. Upon coming home from work. Somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. I, in particular, had spent all day working on this styrofoam drawing. Even so, I have plans of making a styrofoam drawing featuring a Corona beer with a beach in the background, most likely off a piece like this. Yeah, but then that would be a pretty big piece. And I'm not 100% sure if I'd be able to finish it in time for Christmas. Specifically, when we open the presents period. It's currently 11:19 p.m. this Christmas Eve day. As of now, I don't know where Dad got this garbage plate. I believe he maybe have told me, but then I forgot. I recall falling asleep sometime around 6:30 p.m. I listened to this song, Rhodesians Never Die, a lot of times today because I like the beat, the singer, and the lyrics can apply to any defender in a war. Though I also found myself thinking about groups who led an insurgency against the established government within a territory, of which these groups cover a wide spectrum from the Continental Army, who fought the British Army in the late 1700s, the Taliban, the Viet Cong, Hamas, though I don't think that one counts as an insurgency. Since they definitely don't operate anywhere in Israel. The pro-Russian separatists in Ukraine, any guerrilla fighter group that fought the Axis powers in World War II, the Tamil Tigers during the Sri Lankan Civil War, and of course, at one point, the militia groups who fought the Rhodesian government during the Rhodesian Bush Wars. How I discovered the song Rhodesians Never Die is by someone making very recently a video featuring both the song but also presumably live footage from that conflict, just the audio of it, as a means of showing what it was like to be in that conflict, which showed a lot of parallels to the Vietnam War. I, at different points, I had both halves of that extra sub Dad got for me at Salvatore's the other day, the expression I believe means within the past few days. I had the first half at 11 a.m., the other half around 4 p.m., 4:15 p.m. actually, all while I was working on the Miranda Lambert styrofoam drawing. When I make drawings based off people, usually it's purely coincidental that anyone looks like the styrofoam drawing I'm making. I don't base it off an actual person, though it's virtually a guarantee that no matter what characteristics I give the styrofoam drawing, at least one person is going to look very much like it, because there are 7.5 billion people on this planet. And they all look different and do different things, but they all have the same potential to change the world. I know I've probably outgrown the old fellowship I'm currently in on Elvenar. And a member of a very powerful fellowship recently helped me on the Shrine of the Shroomy Shrooms by spending 3 knowledge points on it. Which does make me think about joining their fellowship. I've been loyal to the fellowship I've been in for, I think, over a year. I was first introduced to it by GameHag. Of which I still have my account. I spent much of today making upgrades to this scroll manufactory until I got to this point where it would need more space, of which I currently can't give the additional space because I built this ice slide cultural building technically, but I didn't build it in order to get more culture, I built it in an effort to increase my production of mana in order so I could make this main hall upgrade. There was a point while working on the Miranda Lambert styrofoam drawing, I think it was somewhere between 11 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. I listened to songs made for the game War Thunder. Such as Do Not Hurry by Anna German, and then there was a point I listened to The Defense of Moscow by Sabaton. And then Showdown by the Warpath development team. Of which those songs bring a motivational undertone to me. Maybe it has something to do with how they're related to warfare. Warfare, a time in which people do incredibly brave things and have to work very hard. This is the cup I drank more than one pot of coffee over several hours. I recall, and when I ran out of coffee, I started filling it with sink water, cool sink water. In an effort to stay hydrated. And also to hydrate more. There were points in which I considered working and essentially finishing the 99th Dan Hamming episode. As well as catching up on the backlog of my dinner videos, of which I've currently uploaded as far as December 22nd. There was a point at which the thought of doing a Ruffman gameplay, but in all of those cases, I decided to focus on making the Christmas styrofoam drawing gifts for my mom. This is part of a cranberry coffee cake. A slice of it. And it tastes pretty good. I think I did a bit of work on the back of the Miranda Lambert styrofoam drawing.